Okay, so the first day of class, a very nerve-wracking but important day for educators. So this day is so important because it sets up your class for success or failure. So we're going to be looking at some tips that you can apply on your first day with a brand new class. There are two common mistakes that I often see teachers making on their first day. The first mistake is they start teaching the material right away. Somehow they feel pressure from maybe their director or students' parents and they start teaching the textbook. Please do not do this on your first day of class. The second mistake I see that a lot of teachers make is using meaningless activities just for fun in order to entertain the students. This is something you should not be doing. We'll be looking at some worthwhile activities that you can use and bring into your classroom on the first day that have a purpose. So what should you do on your first day? First of all, you should be providing structure. In order to achieve their learning goals, students need to have a structure, and it's important to give that from the get-go. You should also be setting expectations for your students in terms of their learning goals and in terms of the class. And finally, you should be building relationships. Very, very, very important. So it's important for you to start building connections right away between both yourself and the students and also amongst the students. So I'm going to be showing you some different ways in which we can set you up for success on your very first day. So first of all, arranging your desks. Very, very, very important. So before your students even enter the classroom, you should have thought about and arranged your seating in advance. Okay? So you should think about, first of all, how many students you expect to have in your class and also the size of your classroom. And you should consider the fact that students should be able to easily see other students, also you, and the whiteboard or projector. It's so important for the students to be able to see all of these things on their first day. So this is a very typical and traditional seating pattern that some teachers go for. So, I mean, this classroom layout can have some uses in certain situations, but it is not appropriate for your first day of school. And here's why. First of all, it discourages interaction between the students. So the students are just sitting beside each other like this. They are not facing each other. So it's difficult for them to build up a relationship and communicate. In addition, it makes it difficult for some students to see the teacher. So for example, this student back here, it's very difficult for them to actually be able to see and connect with the teacher. And it also means that when you want to do icebreaker activities, it's very difficult because you'll need to move the desks. There is not enough space in order to do that. So what kind of seating arrangements should we use on the first day? So this one is a great one. We call this the horseshoe because a horseshoe is this kind of shape. So why is this a good arrangement? First of all, it encourages interaction. Students are making eye contact with one another. So students can easily see each other and they can also all see the teacher. So this is a really great arrangement, and it also provides a large area for those icebreaker activities. There is no need to move the desks because students can just go into the center of the classroom.